My boss yelled at me once I quit on the spot and found a better job. The last couple months I've been working as a stockkeeper at a small factory. I had a small warehouse that I had to organize regularly, as well as ordering supplies and operating a forklift from time to time. The job was pretty difficult and in a dirty environment, but I kept on as I needed the money, and it's the first stable job that I had. During my time there I reorganized the whole warehouse physically by myself, and also implemented an inventory management system app and website that makes my job way easier and could possibly benefit the factory a lot. The manager that hired me was a good guy, respected me and supported my decisions and ideas. But he was fired by the owners not long ago and replaced temporarily by someone else from the company. For some reason the new temporary boss was really bothered by this app I've been using. He told me I can't use my third-party apps to work. The app is from a well-known company, that it's a security risk, which is BS, and that I need to manage inventory using the company app, which is an badly designed, cluttered train wreck meant for accounting, not inventory management. After some convincing on my part, he let me keep using it as I explained I've been relying on it for a while and assured him there's no security risks in it. Fast forward to a week ago and I'm having a little discussion with his assistant about paperwork. She wants me to print some receipts so she can scan them to the computer. I'm trying to explain to her that I can just email them to her as I have everything on the cloud, and I don't have a printer at my station. And here comes the manager through the door, sees us talking and starts aggressively spewing to me that I don't make the rules here and I need to do as I'm told. I am trying to keep a calm demeanor. He walks into his office. The assistant sees that my expression is sour and asks me what's wrong, as I'm telling her that I feel like they're dragging me into unneeded bureaucracy even though I have everything organized for them. The boss slams his door open and starts yelling at me to come into his office at once. He starts shouting at me, telling me I need to know my place and that I don't make the rules here. I told him that all this yelling is out of place and unnecessary as we are both grown-ups. And he responded by saying, only one of us is a grown-up. He then added that he's sick of me causing him trouble and that soon he's gonna make me use this company app. And if I have a problem, the door is right there. Mind you, the factory is missing workers and I'm one of the key workers there. I thought about it for a second and realized that I don't have to tolerate this kind of behavior. Even once, I said, okay, put my keys and card on his desk and walked out. He seemed in complete shock. I left the factory and immediately started looking for a job, and using the inventory app I implemented as proof for my organizational skills. I just secured a job closer to home. Shorter hours, way better working conditions and higher pay. All thanks to this subreddit and the attitude I acquired by reading other people's stories here. Yes, I am still gonna be working hard, but it feels good knowing I can control my circumstances to some extent, and I absolutely do not have to tolerate disrespect from anyone. Thanks for reading. It's wild that there are managers who ever think it's appropriate to punish or scold other adults. Like, bruh, I'm not your kid. I work here. If you want me here, then you'll reason with me like an adult. If you don't want me here, fire me. Literally no reason to go on an ego trip and pretend that you need to yell at me or discipline me. That ain't my kink, fam. He seemed in complete shock. Fucked around. Found out. Please let us know if he contacts you saying don't be hasty. Let's talk. I savor those. Man, is this what I need to hear? RN. I just got done being bitched at all morning and I'm trying to work up the courage to do something. Like you did. Congrats on getting out of there. His lead exposure was on full display. Disrespect can never be tolerated. I'm wondering if because the app wasn't authorized you have deleted it and all the data? Probably best that you do. Be a shame if they still need it. But then he did say not to use it. No manager should ever yell at an employee. If they do, they're bad manager and either don't know what they're doing or they're insecure. Or both. For those still at their jobs. If your company has an HR department, immediately notify them if your boss is yelling at you. If your company doesn't have one, it's your call. But rarely is any job worth being yelled at. My number one rule for warehouse work. If you don't work in the warehouse, you can't dictate how the warehouse works. Only one of us is a grown-up. I agree. You should really work on your childish behavior. I'm sure your next employee would appreciate it. I quit. He was still bothered that you were using the app the whole time. He wanted to impose his will on you. And when it didn't work, he harbored resentment. And it was the same when you suggested emailing versus printing. Again, you did it your way. Him losing his cool made him lose. And using the inventory app I implemented as proof for my organizational skills. So, it was a security risk for the business then? Good on you, op. You should never tolerate a 5-year-old trying to act like a manager. I wish you all the best in your new gig. Well done, mate. Okay, sign thumbs up. Yeah, thanks for posting. Stick it to the man. Workers unite. I hope you slammed those keys, haha. There's no reason to shout. If they have an issue they should explain it. Good for you! Exclamation mark. He was right. Only one adult in the room, and it wasn't him. It's great to hear that you took control of your circumstances and found a better job with better working conditions and higher pay. It's important to remember that you deserve respect and to not tolerate any kind of disrespect or unprofessional behavior from anyone, especially in the workplace. You should feel proud for standing up for yourself and finding a better situation that works for you. Congratulations on your new job.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.